Hey guys, it's Rich with another Tarot Talk video. This is another Oracle deck that I am reviewing today. This one I've had for years and I have not really gotten too much into it. It is the Angel Insight Pack. Before I get into reviewing this, I do want to say that on Christo-Paganism.com I am running a half-off sale this weekend, 4th of July weekend. It'll be from the 1st to the 4th. So if you would like to take advantage of the half-off sale on any of the services on Christo-Paganism.com, it would be much appreciated. So, like I said, it is from the 1st to the 4th. So go ahead and take advantage of that this weekend. And now let's get into reviewing the Angel Insight Pack. First thing, like I always do, I like to review the box. I like a good package. My Oracle decks usually do live in their boxes. That's just how I am. My Tarot does not, my Oracle does. Don't ask me why, that's just the way it is. I'm weird like that. So, first things first, on the box, the package, really cool packaging. You have a slot for the cards, and you have a slot for the book. If I can get it in there while people are watching me. So, nice little box. Nice heavy-duty cardstock. This is by Christine Estelle. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Commissioned artwork by Renee Milot. I am sorry for butchering that. I'm sure I have. Let's see who published this deck. This is by Duncan Baird Publishers in London. So, or Duncan Bard. I'm sorry. I can't talk right now. I can't seem to talk right now, so if I'm mispronouncing all this stuff, I am terribly sorry. But, yes, let's get into beyond the box. The box, I do like a good package, and this certainly is a good packaging on a box. So, like I said, my Oracle decks do live in their boxes, so that is much appreciated that it is nice and sturdy. The book is a hardcover book, which I like. I do like hardcover books, but you know what? I could take it or leave it. Does not matter to me if the book is hardback or not. It does give a little introduction. It gives 3 layouts. Let's see, it gives a 3-card spread, it gives all the archangels spread, and gives a cube spread called the cube. And then it goes into the meanings for each one. So it looks like the archangels have devoted to them 2 pages, whereas all the angels that fall under each archangel, and that's how they're separated in this book, has 1 page. It gives like a little affirmation, and then it explains the card, and it has symbols that also correspond with each individual card, which is much appreciated because, you know what, if I go to, let's say, this Angel of Protection, symbols would be a sapphire brooch, a white light, a shield, ruby, amethyst, and a closed box. These are the symbols that are having to do with this protection card, or this protection angel. And the affirmation given is, I am protected by a shield of angelic power and nothing can harm me. Very nice, very light type of sayings. So I do like that. It is a nice positive affirmation to have if you are doing affirmations every morning, if you work with the angels, that type of stuff. Then this is a nice little booklet for you. So it's nice. It's, you know, it doesn't go into a lot of detail. It doesn't give individual names to each angel, but you know what? It is a nice little book that has to do with the angels. So if you're beginning to work with the angels, this might be a good deck to go ahead and go with, and it is quite pretty. So I will go ahead and bring you guys down, and I will explain a little bit more about the cards themselves, because after all, that's what you really come here for, is the cards, not to just talk packaging and books. So let me go ahead and flip you guys down, and we will go ahead and get into the cards. So here's the box that I already showed you guys. Like I said, nice hard box. Nice to keep your deck in if your deck does live in a box. And it has a slot for the book to go in as well. So if I can do that while trying to make sure I'm in the screen there, or in the focus area. So anyway, yeah, nice box. And it goes like that. And then it goes over there. The book has a couple different spreads in it, and then the 4 archangels have a 2-page spread and a color photo of the card, and then the angels that fall under those archangels have the colored photo of the card itself, and then along with a little blurb of what the card means, a little affirmation, and symbols that go along with it. So nice information in this book. Wish there was more, but it has good information as it is. So here's the actual deck. The cardstock is quite on the thick side, not like terribly thick where it's hard to shuffle. I don't know really if I'm going to use these for readings. I might in the future, but for pulling a card a day or pulling a card to just meditate on, this is perfectly fine. It has the thicker coating like the older Rider-Waite-Smith tarot decks do. I have my Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck right here, and it is about the same. It is the same length. It is not the same width. It's a little bit shy of the same width of the Rider-Waite-Smith, so that gives you an idea of the dimensions of the cards. And a very pretty back to it. A nice calming blue with feathers. I don't think you would end up using these as reversals, so reversal meanings are not given in the book. I don't know if I would really use reversals or try to glean a reversal meaning from these, so the reversal aspect of the back is not really that relevant. And I'm just going to go through these. I don't think I have them in the same order as the book, so I don't know exactly what order they're in. I will say that these have like an inlaid silver tone to them. I don't know if it's going to really pick up on this, but you can see like it adds a little bit of a bling to it whenever you actually have them physically in front of you. It kind of gives like a three-dimensional look to it. So that is a little getting used to, but overall I do appreciate that. It is a nice little aspect to these angel cards, and just very pretty artwork that goes along with them. And I'm just going to start flipping through here. They're not really overly done. They're not overly glamorous, if you get my meaning to that. Not saying that they're not pretty. They are very pretty pictures on them. However, they're not like overly detailed. They're not intricately done to the point where it takes away from the way of seeing the card. I hope that makes sense the way I'm trying to say it. See, like with this one, you can definitely make out all the little silver tones on the wings, on the robe. It kind of gives a little bit more of a shine to it. That can take some getting used to, but I kind of like it. I think it works very well with this deck. I'm kind of loving the artwork on this. Like I said, it's more on the simple side, but it works for this deck. It really does. I really like the finishing. I love a good like overlay of plastic finishing on a card deck. I think it adds a little bit more stability to it. It adds just a little bit more of a security for if you're, drinking coffee or something like that, like I do whenever I have a card deck next to me. Whenever I do my readings, especially the video readings and all that, whenever I'm talking a lot, I usually have like a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or something next to me that I can, replenish myself. And having something that is covered in plastic and a little bit more durable kind of just gives me that sense of, okay, it's not the end of the world if I get a little splash on it. Not that I would ever want to purposely. It just gives a little bit more of a reassurance that, the card's not going to be totally decimated by a little drop of moisture. Absolutely beautiful cards. I think I'm going to probably use these more for meditation to start out with. I don't know if I'm going to actually use them for readings. I don't know if I'm going to actually use them for divination purposes in my own practice. But I've had these for years and I haven't really delved into them. And I would like to actually work more with angel energy and exploring that avenue more. So I might use them in conjunction with the tarot. I'm not completely sure how I'm going to use these yet, but I've had them for years and I really would like to use them in my practice in some way, shape, or form, so they are fulfilling their purpose. Lots of color, lots of just beautiful pictures. And I think the inlaid silver just gives a little extra oomph to it. I like that a lot more than the gilding on the edges of cards. I would rather have little splashes of silver or gold or something like that inside the card or within the image of the card rather than having it on the outside, because like I've said for the Tarot Illuminati, not really feeling the gold gilding on the edges. Sometimes you're just asking for trouble with that. So I do like how they gave like the little silver accents and stuff like that. And you see those in some tarot cards as well. So that is the Angel Insight pack. Not a lot to it. But I have a feeling that this will end up being a part of my practice. And if I end up doing readings with this deck in the future, I will certainly be putting those on Christo-Paganism.com. So you guys can check it out there. You can also follow me on Twitter. And if I end up putting it on as one of my services or even doing a free reading or something like that just to get acclimated to using them, then I will certainly make a video and post it on Twitter. So definitely be looking for that. If I end up doing it as a reading service, I will definitely post it on there, and I will post it on Twitter. I will make a video about it, all that good stuff. So in the future, if I end up using these for a service, I will definitely do that. But as for in my practice, I definitely will be including this into my practice. So that's about all that I have to say about the Angel Insight pack. Not terribly expensive, I don't think. Let's see, the suggested retail price is about $20 US. So not terribly expensive, but you know, if you collect decks, this might be one that you might want to collect. If you are working with angel energy, then this might be one that you want. And if you are just interested in learning about angels, this might be a good springboard to get you on your way to either looking into working with angel energy or actually working with it more and more. So that's the Angel Insight Pack, and that's all that I have for this video. So until next time, may you have love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye-bye.